Hello my loves, welcome back to another video. I am Ashley Anderson. For those that do not know me, I teach you how to look and feel your best both inside and out by elevating the everyday woman. Here on my channel, I talk about all things beauty, fashion, and personal development. Today's video topic is how to begin your 2024 year off the right way. So let's go ahead and get into it. Embarking on a new year allows you to start setting a tone to have a good year of personal growth and fulfillment. So here's a few tips that I think will help you in order to get started. So tip number one will be to set intentional and achievable goals. In my last video, I already taught you guys on how to create your vision board. But to sum it up, you're going to reflect on areas in your life that you want to achieve or that you want to prosper in, or things that you just want to obtain during this upcoming year. It can be anything from your career, your health, your relationships, and any kind of personal development. So with those large chunks of goals, you're going to break them down into smaller chunks, into like little categories and buckets, and make sure that they are a little bit more achievable and something that you can work on and manage in a given set time frame. Tip number two would be to start getting ahead of those tasks. So you want to identify tasks or projects that has been lingering down on your to-do list and start working on them one by prioritizing them from most important to least important. When you commit to one task at a time, each day or every couple of weeks, it will help you to ensure that you are tackling and crossing things off of that list. Doing so will help you to embrace it and to become more satisfied that you are completing things off the list, and also loading up some of the stress and burden that you may already have. Tip number three would be to follow inspirational people on social media. You just want to engage with content that's going to put you in the right frame of mind and make sure that your year will be successful. So in tip number three, we are following people on social media who have accounts that offers all of the good stuff, all the motivation and inspirational quotes and all this and that and the other. But in tip four, we are going to do the exact opposite. We are going to unfollow accounts that promote unrealistic expectations, comparisons, and unnecessary stress. So we're going to foster on genuine self-reflection and personal growth, and any kind of account or social media account that's going to give us the complete opposite effect of that. If we're following accounts that's going to constantly have us in a state of jealousy, envy, comparison, and all these negative emotions, we're going to make sure that we unfollow those people, because we're just going to have tunnel vision and focus on ourselves this year. And with that being said, for tip number five, we are going to join a community club or support group. I know on Facebook there are like private groups that you can join, and also on Instagram as well, that are groups that align with your same interests and values and hobbies and share the same personal growth objectives. Those will be the type of groups that you want to join in, where you can be in a safe environment to share all your feelings, all the tips and tricks that you need to learn from other people, whether it's learning how to do a craft, need help and advice on relationships, this, that, and the other. You want to join those type of groups because you're able to have like your own community and be able to talk to people who are already going through the same things that you are possibly going through yourself. You'll be able to engage in these discussions and then also share experiences and be able to learn from one another. For tip number six, you want to be able to start and adopt a healthy routine. Now, there are many ways you can go about this. Some of the common ways that you can do is, of course, to assess your current lifestyle and decide for yourself what is it that you want to change and that you want to put into your routine. Because just because someone else is waking up at 5 o'clock a.m. in the morning, it may not be a good route for you. Maybe you just want to wake up at your regular time at 7 o'clock and then go to the gym or do whatever, depending on your lifestyle and your current situation. What works for you may or may not work for someone else. So you want to create a personalized routine that will work for you. Be sure to add some of these things. It could be physical activity. Of course, we all know that physical activity offers so many benefits, such as cardiovascular health, such as serotonin, dopamine. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know all the levels that go into it, but exercising, it's not just to get to have a better body or to look good or anything like that. It's also, it makes you feel good after you exercise. But again, make sure that you are setting it as an achievable goal. Don't just look at exercise as a way as, well, if I want to do this and I have to do that. Make sure it's just an overall healthy part of your lifestyle, and make sure that you pick an activity that you actually enjoy. If you're not a runner, don't choose running. If you like HIIT, maybe you can do that. If you just like slow pace exercise, like let's say walking like I do, you can choose walking. You can choose basketball. You can choose any type of activity that you feel like you can incorporate into your lifestyle and make it realistic. If you're not going to get up at 6 o'clock every morning to go do yoga, then don't choose yoga. Do something that you feel like you can incorporate into your plan, and that's going to make you happy and make you stick to that goal. While we're on it, we also want to briefly talk about nutrition. So in nutrition, we all know we need to eat a balanced diet, because let's be honest, we feel a lot differently when we eat something healthier versus a lot of junk food, garbage, milk, dairy, cakes, cookies, creams, all of that other things is going to have a different impact on us than it does if we eat something more healthy. I'm not saying you have to completely cut out all the bad food, all the junk food, because God knows I ain't. But to have more of a balanced diet, instead of just drinking 3 cans of soda a day, how about just drink a Coke Zero or something? Have substitutions. You won't feel as deprived, and you won't feel like you're missing out on a lot of things if you just slowly take out one food group and replace it with something healthier, or you just incorporate more of a healthier diet into your lifestyle. The same thing goes for sleep. We want to make sure that we are getting our necessary rest each day so that we would feel rejuvenated and won't wake up so tired in the morning. If you need 7-8 hours of sleep, that's about the average amount of sleep. Sometimes I need like 12 because I'll be so tired. But get your regular 7 to 8 hours of rest a day, and go to bed at a normal time. If you know you have to get up at 6 a.m., then 9 or 10 hours ahead of that would be go to bed like at 9 or 10 o'clock. I don't know, my math ain't mathing right now in my head. But count backwards to the time that you need, and make sure that you are getting an accurate number of rest. And with the rest, we also want to manage our stress. So we're going to avoid we can't always avoid places. Sometimes we're put in predicaments we didn't think that we're going to be in, and we have to sit there and just ring in the horns and just take it in and just deal with it then and there. But we want to manage our stress by avoiding, maybe we can avoid the messy people that brings us to certain situations, or avoid all the drama. We want to implement stress reducing activities like exercising, as I said before. We want to meditate, be a little bit more mindful. If you are a Christian, you want to do your daily Bible reading. You want to have more breathing exercises and pick up some hobbies and leisure activities that can also help you manage that stress. And another tip for that would be for mental health. We're going to seek that professional help if we need to, but we're also going to incorporate activities to promote that mental health, such as reading and engaging in creative pursuits, building positive relationships, and ending certain relationships if we need to, and also practice gratitude and mindfulness. Well, that's all the tips that I have for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that it really helped you. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.